So far so good. How is the induction?
So far so good, just the way you've said it. So far so good. Kila kitu iko sawa. Everything is perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
And how is Babu Owino?
Babu Owino is peaceful.
Yeah.
And a happy man, although not very happy, taking into account of the recent happenings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now there is a saying that there is a conversation inaendelea about the majority. Who are the majority in parliament? According to you, what's your take on that, Babu?
But that's obvious.
Okay.
It's too obvious because legally we are the majority.
Okay.
Azimio coalition party is a combination. So many parties came together to form Azimio as a party. So everybody was being elected in their parties but under Azimio.
Okay.
So we have the majority in parliament, and that is the legal status as things stand. So there is nothing the Kenya Kwanza is saying that Azimio is a party with that nobody was elected in Azimio except Baba was contesting as a presidential candidate. But that is wrong, because all in all we were all in Azimio. The agreement that we signed was signed, political parties signed agreements with Azimio. Yes.
Yeah. And what if the speaker turns the table?
That's up to him.
Okay.
I know they've stolen before. They are preparing to steal again. But we have numbers, so if they want to do so, that's their cup of tea, not our cup of tea. But all in all, legally speaking, we are the majority in parliament.
Okay.
Yes.
And Babu, who writes for you your captions on your post? Because your captions, they're always touching us. Your caption, they have some, okay, it's if I'll be taking sides, I'm sorry, but they have some truth in it.
yeah.
Okay. Who writes for
I'm the one who manages my accounts.
Yeah.
My Twitter account, I manage my Twitter account, and I manage my Instagram account, and also my Facebook account. I'm the one who manages those accounts. So the caption depends on probably level of education. Pia, you know, you must be creative.
Yeah.
You must be creative. You must think things out. It needs critical thinking because you are dealing with the masses. And at times you can post something which is not in the interest of some parties. But all in all, it does not matter. What is important is not to please others. It's about talking about the truth, and also don't be a people's pleaser. Just talk about the truth and do your work.
The other day you posted ukasema the president almeharibu hesabu yako. What was the hesabu?
Sasa hii ningekuwa waziri wa education bwana. Now I would have been a cabinet secretary for education.
Okay.
And as I said, comrades, students would be studying for free. Right now theducation would be free of charge. Nobody would have been sent out of school. So what I know is that there's still time, and God's time is the best. Let him serve, but let him work for people. Actually, I want to challenge him. He said that help loan is going to be a grant.
Yeah.
So let us start from there.
Okay.
We need comrades to be given that grant and not pay it back.
Okay.
Yes. And they also talked about free university education, if you remember. So we need all those to be implemented. Our work in opposition now is to criticize, but objectively. Objective criticism, nothing personal. We'll ensure that we oversight the executive. We keep checks and balances under the doctrine of separation of powers. Checks and balances. Our work is to oversight the executive.
Okay.
Yes.
And right now, we as a country, we have a new deputy president, anaitwa Rigathi. The other day on the swearing in, there was a video which went viral. According to you, as a degree holders, what's your take on that?
Rigathi anakaa tu chief bwana. Anakaa chief wa ushago huko. Si hata wewe unaona. Huyo ni chief.
Okay.
So that's what I can say about him.
Yeah.
But again, when I look at him, he doesn't look like a stupid person. He's not.
Yeah.
Because he's very fluent when he speaks. He's coherent. So he has brains. That I think so. But he looks like a chief. Yes. Not a deputy president.
Right now, there are rumors on the corridors wanasema now the only Luo kingpin mwenye amebaki is Babu Owino. How can you take that? Is it a compliment?
On that, I wouldn't want to comment about it because Baba is still my kingpin. As Babu Owino, Baba is still my kingpin, although I'm also people's kingpin.
Yeah.
So there's no problem with that. If that's what they think about me, I'm really appreciating and very thankful about that. But as we speak, Baba is still my leader and is still our leader in Kenya.
Okay.
Yes.
Mheshimiwa, let me take you back a bit. You had made a post and you've made several posts talking about the long con. Can you try explain the long con and according to you?
Yeah.
For me, this was a long con. It needs a person with a third eye, an intelligent person, to know that it was a con. And I've already concluded, and I know, Uhuru is our chairman in Azimio. But for me to say that it's a long con, it means that I've thought over it, I've thought through it, and I've made a conclusion that we were conned. I really need like some time, like 30 minutes, to explain this well for you. So you will schedule for another interview. I will explain to you from the time the handshake started, to the BBI, to why the BBI failed, to why the judges decided to fail to bring down BBI. From there to the campaign period, to the elections, to the attacks between the President Uhuru and Deputy President Ruto then, and to the international community intervening, the international media, presidents in Africa, the way they issued their congratulatory messages, and to the Supreme Court ruling, and to Uhuru's visit to go see Baba. All these, I know it was a long con, and I know when you give me time, I'll explain all this into details.
Into details.
Yes.
Last words to your people of Embakasi East.
It's Embakasi East Republic.
Embakasi East Republic. So it's but Republic, it's like a country. Or Embakasi is a country by its own.
Embakasi is a country within a country. You go there.
Yeah,
Embakasi is the only constituency
Yeah.
with the biggest airport in East and Central Africa, JKI.
Wow.
There is AP Training College.
Okay.
There is GSU Training College. There are international companies like Coca-Cola, like Qatar Airways, Emirates, Etihad, Kenya Airways, and then there is also the garrison, Embakasi Garrison, where we have the defense forces there. So all in all, and then we have the supreme leader Babu Owino. When you look at the infrastructure in Embakasi East Republic, it's wonderful.
Yes,
look at the economy of Embakasi East Republic. It's so serious. So that's a republic. So what I would love to tell my people is just to thank them once again for having elected me as their leader, National Assembly, and promise that I will deliver. I know what they feel, and as a leader, I'll ensure that I offer my services to them. I'll ensure that I work inherently and inalienably so that they can achieve their dreams.
Na bei ya unga tafadhali. Bei ya unga, bei ya mafuta zimepanda.
Ona bwana, let me tell you. Tuliambiwa juzi tu unga itakuwa 70 bob. Saizi they are now giving us fertilizer, reducing the cost of fertilizer. Let me tell you, life is about the isness, not the oughtness. It is about what it is now, not what it ought to be tomorrow. For me to reach tomorrow, I must achieve today. But today, for me to achieve today, we only need basic needs. The first basic need is food. Therefore, lower the prices of unga. Second basic need is clothing. Therefore, reduce the taxes on clothing. Then watu wa mitumba wareduciwe taxes. Hata bana, this is a country where even bras and boxers and underwears is being taxed, honestly. That is not fair, So the most important thing is to reduce taxes on clothing, and also rent, pia wa reduce rent for citizens. So the basic needs are food, clothing, shelter, education. And education walisema ni free pia, wapeane free education. Fertilizer tutakula fertilizer sahi. That is, we have to wait for fertilizer. Sindio? We have to wait so that at least planting season comes, then harvest season. So by the time we reach that period and people are dying of hunger, will you even have that patience to wait? You will not. Yes.
Thank you so much.